Gary Sanchez. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a elite batting title. Here's the first pitch to him. And look out, as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Giancarlo Stanton now takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Sanchez is off at first with 2 away. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Looking at his career totals, Devers hits a little over the 270 mark. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's just 1 for 13. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Outside, 2-1. Two and 2. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, to check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up top, it's 2-0. To first. Moore comes up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the... Here's Didi Gregorius. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on its way. Left side. And that's through for a hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Neil.
Here's Neil Walker. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the gap in left center. And Walker will reach. It's a base hit. Long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over.
Well, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts is there. Let's see if they test it. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Andujar at second with 2 down. Shot toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1. So another run in to score. We've seen that this has been a potent offense all season long as we bring in a look at the league leaderboard for runs scored. And we see that these guys currently sit 5th best in the American League in that category. Ready for another chance? Justin Bour trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We played 2 full. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox 1. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In past meetings with Tanaka, he's totaled 4 hits in 30 at-bats. Right side and right into the shift. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Striding in for Boston, Hector Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Ball and a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Hard hit to first. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. Swing and a little tapper. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1. Line drive to center field. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
So stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off
He's
for the
going to be
Yankees.
looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. 1 away.
Left fielder,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 out, nobody on. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2 and 2. Full count now, 3 and 2. Left center, base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you're talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
In now, Didi Gregorius as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Now the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Walker.
Here's Neil Walker standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Stanton at second. Gregorius is over at first with one away. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Third baseman.
So striding forward now, Miguel Andujar. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hugh. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Brett Gardner is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
2-2. Clips the inside corner for strike 3. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox 1. Into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Count even now at 1-1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Stanton. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batter, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Digging in, J.D. Martinez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. A ball and a strike. Now here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The wind-up and the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lined hard toward right center. Gardner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
1-1. Here's a called strike on the edge of the strike zone.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Justin Bohr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 5-1. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Hero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set with the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Sent on the ground out to second. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Number 13 for him on the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Swing and a liner. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. In now, Eduardo Nunez. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Sanchez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight to stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Now the relay home, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 3, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Back up the middle, Nunez from shallow center. And there's one down now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground at third. Devers has it. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Settling in now, J.D. Martinez. They'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here it comes on 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. 3-1 to Martinez.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Walker's got it. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Left side, but well fouled. In his career, Benintendi brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Hot shot down the line. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Stepping in now, Rafael Devers. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Popped him up. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Mitch.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. This ball is crushed down the line in left. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're still down 5-3. Stepping in, Neil Walker. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Baseman, Neil Walker.
Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ready for another shot now. Miguel Andujar singled home a run in his last time up. And the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And it's fouled away. 5 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here's another 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Nunez calls for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Designated hitter.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. 10 a row. Takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Too high, and it's 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Striding in, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Taken in by Gregorius. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping into the box, Hector Sanchez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. So 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire. At the plate, Justin Bohr will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Justin Bohr.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-1 the count.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
2 strikes.
fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Hit hard, but foul. The 3-2 one more time. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 3-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Another full count pitch on its way. This is pulled into right. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first down. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now there's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Hard liner to center field. Bradley is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Shot toward right center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. So the Dylan Betances been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68.
Striding into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Mookie Betts goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's J.D. Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and he gives you.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Didi Gregorius.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Right side. Reined in. Spin throw. Gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a throw over. Just keeping him close. Fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Andujar leads off first with one away. The 1-2. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Striding forward now is the DH, Aaron Hicks. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that will become out number 2.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's set. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Hit hard to short. Bogarts has it over to Nunez for the force, and that ends the inning. Back in the Big Apple now as we are set for what remains of this presentation of baseball on the show. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Popped him up. Gregorius ranging into the outfield. He's got it 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. In there, strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here's a pop-up now. Andujar is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Count now a ball and a strike. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Strike 3. Good night, Boston.
Well, he's about as steady as they come at the end of the game.